Hello, welcome to Rock Media. Today we present to you a preacher, a young guy born in the church, raised in the church. He has so much message for the nation. Today we have REGGAE the Giant. What's up, REGGAE the Giant?
I'm called my brother.
You're a giant who is not even a giant. How did you get the name?
Giant does not mean the physical appearance.
Okay,
It
so
has very many meanings.
So what are you particularly a giant at?
If you're good at something, English terms it as the giant.
As the giant.
You're a giant. If you're a giant, you're good at something.
Okay.
It doesn't necessarily mean you have to be physically big.
What do you term your giant as?
Geniusness.
Particular in the mind?
Yeah.
Okay, that is a good thing.
Yeah.
All right, REGGAE the Giant is a rare figure on the street. Are you practicing a celebrity life, or you just scared of pangas?
I'm not scared of pangas, and I'm not practicing celebrity life. The niggas on the streets, they're my friends actually. So I'm rare on the streets because I have a side hustle.
Okay.
That's the main reason.
The niggas in the street are your...
They're my niggas.
Actually, the crew.
The crews.
You also a crew?
They're my guys. No,
So,
I'm not a crew. I'm not a crew. If I'm to be a crew,
Yeah.
I'm a crew of all the crews.
Okay.
Yeah.
That is a big word. I don't know.
Yeah, it's
Right.
like I don't side with one crew.
With one crew, you
Friends.
belong to
Everyone, yeah.
everyone. You sang Ceasefire. That is a very big song.
Panga.
Panga, sorry. Panga, yes.
Yeah.
Panga, first of all, the word cease is a big word to some people. Not everybody understands. So I want you to first simplify the word Panga to my audience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Simply, cease. I just use the term. It's big as it says, but I use it because we have been previously in a war country, a war zone. So our president, our ministers have been using the word cease a lot. So I assume everyone understands it. Cease is to get rid of something, to stop doing something. So when the president says cease fire, after a short war break, it means put down the guns. Do not use gunshots anymore. Let us report to the barracks and all that note. So I'm telling my niggas on the streets to cease Panga. At least let us do other positivity in the community.
How did Panga come about? Were you at one point a victim of Panga, or how did you come to that thing?
Yeah.
To the point of maybe let me sing about Panga and all that.
Actually,
and when we were starting, you said you referring to them. When you say Panga, it's like you're violating something they like, because some people benefit from this. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So
actually, they don't like it. They were at a bondage. They are like tied to that thing, to cutting each other with the pangas. It started in 2020 when I was in Woonbur.
Yeah.
I was working as a mechanic in Woonbur petrol station. So I would leave, moving to home, like a distance from Woonbur petrol station to St. Peter's Church.
Yeah.
That's a little bit. That's
bit
where
long.
the violence was all occurring. So I hear these guys are cutting each other. Then I meet some of them, man, the other guys, they cut us. Then the other ones of the other crew, we beat them. So I was just trying to I was in the middle of most
It's
people.
now a power of which Panga is stronger than the other Panga.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I just brought out that thing in mind, that cease Panga. So actually it started as a Facebook status.
Okay.
It was a campaign on Facebook.
You are talking about it.
The first post was 2021.
Okay.
That we have reached the new year, but please let us cease Panga.
Okay.
That's what Sherkar was suffering. We were suffering from it in 2020. Then we now clocked the new year, which is 2021.
Yeah.
So on 1st January 2021,
Thought about it.
I wasn't happy. Everyone, hey, new year, new what? But I knew nothing is changing.
Everything was
So I brought out that thing, cease Panga. Then it was just captions. Then my elder brother said, I think you can make a song out of that. That's why I made it a rap song actually.
Okay.
And this is where my hip hop all started. I could rap, but I was singing. I was singing reggae.
Have you been doing music before? Rap?
Before.
Any other genre, let me say?
Yeah.
Before hip
I was
hop?
doing soul and reggae.
Okay. So understand. Why are people running away from reggae? You are an example. You are leaving reggae vulnerable. Is it a bad music? Yet you have something on your head. That is a sign of
Actually,
reggae.
reggae is my favorite. It's my favorite. But sometimes you have to go according to the situation. If I sing Sis Panga in a reggae form, very easy for me. Very, very easy. But the number of listeners who are involved, they are not going to hear me. Actually, the people who are cutting themselves with pangas, they're hip-hop lovers.
They listen to hip-hop.
So you have to put the message, the positive message, in the people's favorite music.
Okay.
That's it. I would want also to impact in the environment, like in the communities like Bob Marley, like Lucky Dube. I'm a Rasta. This is the flag.
You started with the first one in South Sudan, but then?
But I have to go according to the situation.
How we are running.
If someone rapped now back in the 1970s, the Bob Marley used to be a rapper, he wouldn't impact the way he did. So he went according to the current situation. I'm also going according to the current situation. Reggae is not the only genre written to Rastas.
Okay.
So music is music, and I'm glad I can do all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Basically, there is one question I would really want you to answer. My audience too want it. That is about models. About models, GAK, you sang about Alec. That is one Alec Webb. You sang about Aduda Cage of recent. What is something so special about models that you can't even sing about other types of girls?
I would say by the time I sang Alan Webb, I wasn't into Adunake. I didn't even know her. But Alan Webb is fiction. Actually, I was comparing my girlfriend or the girl I love to Alan Webb.
The beauty.
Coincidentally, I'm now in love with Adunake. So actually, I was comparing Adunake to Alan Webb.
This time.
If you are to hear Alan Webb, there's nothing that says I love Alan Webb. No. Say my girlfriend, she catwalks like Alan.
Before we talk about Aduna Cage, I want you to answer why you are choosing the models based outside, not the models here. Why you are choosing models, not other type of girls?
Actually, there are very many models in South Sudan within. There are even models in Sherikat. But I don't feel like that's a story for people to know. Because if I can, we meet like shows out there, there's a beauty pageant going on, I meet a model there, I don't think it is qualified for the attention of the media.
You don't feel like the other one?
No, it doesn't feel like that, but I don't think it is like the other one, Adunake now. By the way, Adunake is not listening to me. But if she was listening to me, she would know how serious I am. So that's why I take it to the media. But if I can meet someone in Freedom Hall, or in Juba Town, or in Gudele, and she's a model, why would I take it to Facebook? It's between me and her.
Somebody out there will perceive it in a different way.
Okay.
Akodoma actually is an MC, a show host at Studio One.
I know him, my brother.
You actually know him. That guy sang about Purchula.
Yeah.
Somebody out there will perceive like the reason as to why this guy is singing such kind of song is because he wants to be Purchula. Is that the case?
Now, for Akodoma, it could be that he wants to be Purchula, or he already is, but he's a comedian.
No, to you.
That's what I know.
He talks about being Purchula. Purchula are people that...
I know them. Yeah. But for him now, he might have been, he is, but for me, I take it like he's just a comedian. Because I know him as a comedian.
Okay.
I know him.
Okay, not about him. How about you? If somebody says Gak is doing this because he wants to be Purchula.
Okay, one thing about me, I don't sing music just for fun. I have to put in the message whether it relates to someone or me or the current situation. But I don't lie in my lyrics.
Let's talk about Aduna Cage as a song. You sang Aduna Cage. I heard it. You sound like you're down for the lady. Is that the case? Are you singing to Aduna Cage that you want Aduna Cage, or you are singing that you just want the song to just go like that?
Aduna Cage, baby, I love you.
Aduda,
so much. I love you.
Aduda,
you wouldn't understand that. Only if you hear the song, you would know.
You really want Adud?
Yeah.
All right. DM her. Let's see the results, because maybe who knows?
Okay,
maybe
as a man,
yeah.
When you crush on a girl, you try your shots. Me, I'm not a coward.
Yeah.
Even if I find down the streets there or anywhere,
you just go for
and I've liked her, I will approach. oh, I'm not going to be like...
no fear of rejection.
No.
No fear of rejection.
Fear. You say no, and actually I'm stuck on a dude because she has not yet said no.
Okay, if she says no?
I wouldn't want her to say no.
But if she says no?
I'm in my dreams, please don't wake me up.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, I was asking you why you speak about girls. That is about models. Now we are moving to Nyanaliet.
Okay.
So how people are perceiving Nyanaliet.
Okay.
But actually, me too, I would ask you to specify, why have you chosen to sing about Nyanaliet? Yet, if it is to be street, there are a lot of streets around. People from Aliet would be hungry and they wouldn't like this. So how did you choose Aliet? Why did you say Nyanaliet instead of maybe Nyan Aifagarat, or maybe Nyan Jebelemun, or maybe your area? Is it because you love your side, your area, or something?
Okay, I sing facts. I grew up in Numule. Have had 1, 2, 3 girlfriends from Aliet. So I feel like there's a way modernity has brought us. The cultures of South Sudan, the whole 64 tribes, we have certain cultures that restrict girls. I mean, sorry. So, Nyan Aliet, I brought it in a way that it's not only to any girl in Aliet, it's for all the girls to hear. You jump into modernity, you see things that are happening in LA or New York, and you want to do them in Numule. No, we are in South Sudan. We're in Junub. So there's a way we are supposed to go on according to culture. Very many of our girls now looking so beautiful, but they are not ending up with successful marriages because of history. You know, a woman is judged because of her history, and a man is judged because of his future.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to tell the girls, please.
Don't be...
And that song, by the way, to my fellow fans, my fans, that song is for earphones. It's not for loudspeakers. Hear the song, digest the meaning of the song. If you don't get anything in it, fine. But if you get it,
take it.
We're good to go.
Take it. Okay. In hip-hop at the moment, you're a preacher. People take you to be a preacher. You're saying so much to the youth. How did you come to this, that I want to do hip-hop that preach the meaning? Yet, in hip-hop at the moment, people are talking about chains, like the one you're wearing, the Jordans you're wearing. People are talking about beaches. People are talking about money. You have chosen to preach.
Thank you. But now, naturally, I'm a preacher. Okay? I just want to mention, I would want also sing about my leisure, because I have very many songs that sing about the things that you are saying. Yeah. But I see they don't matter at this moment. About my chain, by the way, my chain, it just shows, it has a meaning. I'm locked up, actually. This is not the ordinary chain. And the time I'm free from all this I'm preaching, you won't see me with this chain again. But I'm not yet free. Okay,
you found yourself preaching because you're a preacher. Beside being a preacher, or maybe before getting there, who inspired you and how did you get there?
Actually, back in church, Achol Majak, she was my first teacher. R.I.P. by the way.
R.I.P. too.
David Bachongmadi, my second teacher.
R.I.P.
R.I.P. But he was preaching. So I got involved all from godly, talking about peace. So I feel like when I'm seated there happy, I should be happy with my brothers, enjoying ourselves. But if I see something wrong, I have to talk about it real quick. And music is the fastest way
to communicate.
It's the fastest way to give out information. Okay. So if I there's a lot of negativity in the music industry. But if I'm to put positivity in it, I know many people are hearing, rather than just collecting a group of friends just. I tell them it's like this, it's like this, like
GAK, there are people doing the same type of music, but they're doing it in a different way. How do you take them, by the way? Do you admire what they are doing? Do you feel good about how they're doing it, or there is a different perception you take from them?
Actually, music, there's a way we do music. In a way that you just do music for your personal gain, and in a way that you don't inflict. You don't put something, some hatred into someone's mind. They have no problem with you. Like, for example, you find someone singing about his girlfriend. I have no problem with that. Love is for everyone.
It is love, yeah.
But if you say, our crew, we're going to beat this crew, this so and so, that one, I will approach you direct and I try to talk to you. But if you take it wrongly, that's where we shall not have issues. I will just avoid you.
You were named in the top 10 looked out next artist, that is for 2023.
Yeah.
Are you feeling it? Are you feeling pressure?
Yeah.
Do you feel like, yeah, this thing is going to... Yeah.
I knew I'm getting there. Just that they made me number 10. I was glad to be there, but I knew I'm getting there. See, I have a lot of work. I'm putting it out. People have to just wait.
People have to just...
So they were right, actually. I wasn't surprised. I was surprised that they did it because people are not used.
People are not used to
recognizing.
Exactly.
But I knew I'm getting there. I should be looked at.
Yeah,
because I have something.
So you have something so
yeah,
much
I have something
this year.
I'm bringing.
Beyond Aduna K video.
Abduluna K is my personal love story.
Video.
Since Panga is done, there's no more Pangas in Sherkat.
A lot of things coming.
So the information that is coming is bigger than even Sis Panga.
How do you think people are taking the message you are preaching, by the way?
Actually, as far as I know, it's positive. It's positive. Everyone is taking it positively.
Positively?
Yeah.
Okay. Why did you choose a young manager? We call him young manager. He's called Deng Naira. By the way, shout out to you. You gave me your artist. Why did you choose such a young guy? You want to shout at him and he keeps quiet? Was that the reason as to why you chose him?
No. By the way, Deng Naira is a good kid. I love you, my brother. The thing why I chose Deng Naira, there are very many people who have approached me. But you ask someone, why do you want to work with JK? They give you some reasons even that are not considered. I find that those reasons were not equivalent to my vision. So I ignored them. Then came to me, the reasons that he gave. I wouldn't want to say them out here because people with the cash may steal him away from me. But he's a very good kid. Then the time he approached me wanting to be my manager was in his senior 4 vacation. And for me, I have this system. He's the one who approached me.
Okay, he wanted to manage you.
Yeah, he was a fan already.
Okay.
And he saw like, I'm not serious with social media. I told him, bro, I'm at work. He said, okay, let me help you. Let me be your manager. I hear broke manager. I told him, that's wrong.
That's wrong.
Managers are not supposed to be rich.
Okay.
They're not supposed to be rich. A promoter is the one supposed to be rich. A manager is supposed to be zero, like an artist. So
okay.
with the finances, I will try. For you, bring your ideas.
You want the idea.
So I want to grow with people. Actually, I wouldn't prefer a studio that is already known.
How are you
I wouldn't
feeling?
prefer a manager that has managed a lot of people.
How are you feeling the work with them now?
Very good.
Very okay with them?
Very great.
Born in
nice
church,
kid.
grew up in church, that is REGGAE. How did your father take this when you joined music and he started talking about music that is not for the church? Because I understand your father is a founder of, is a co-founder, one of the founders actually, of Tignali Group. Yes? So how did he take it that you're doing music now that is not church music?
Actually, I love my dad. One thing I like about my dad, he has an independent mind. Growing up, now I'm an adult. I can decide a lot of things for myself. Being that I don't sleep anywhere, there is no show I can ever go in and sleep there. It's not there. I always come home. As long as it's within Juba,
yeah.
and I'm also within Juba, we're in the same house.
Sleep together.
If we're in Kampala, we're in the same house. If we're in Numri, we're in the same house. Unless the difference is if he's in Bor and I'm in Juba, that's where we're not in the same house. If I'm in Bor and he's in Bor, we're in the same house. So being that I go doing whatever I'm going to do, he hears my lyrics, then I go to a nightclub to talk to those people, and I come back home.
REGGAE Giant has never brought an issue. There's no complaint from the community that the father has received. Everything is okay?
Everything is okay.
All right. You're a preacher. People love that thing about you. I want you to take a minute and talk to my audience, preach to them. Say, if it is to be a rap, it's okay, well and good. If you want to talk to them, talk to them.